Titanic, 1997. Plot: This film tells the story of the love story between Jack and Rose, played by Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet, who came from different social status of both the RMIs. Titanic, which sank on its maiden voyage on April 15, 1912. Character and characteristics. Jack Dawson. Jack Dawson is a penniless artist who is able to board the Titanic after winning tickets in a lucky games of poker. Jack board the ships with his Italian friends Fabrizio and also a a fellow third-class passenger, Tommy Ryan, Jack Sparrows, and the ship's decks, and later saves her from taking her own life. At dinner, Jack impressed several of Ross and Ebenezer in first class with his curb dime attitude, anxious for life. Rose moderates defeats Jack, viewing him as a potential threat to Rose's impending marriage to Carl. Jack dies in the North Atlantic after saving Rose. Rose Johnson Calvert. Rose Johnson Calvert is a 101 years old woman and the narrator of the Vincent story, which tells the book love in his theme of the treasure hunter. As a 17-year-old girl, Rose travels on the Titanic with her mother and friends. Carl Hockley. Rose feels so suffocated by the circumstances of her life that she attempts suicide near the beginning of the film, and is only self-strokes Jack's interpretations. After getting to know and falling in love with Jack, Rose eventually chooses to live with him not Carl when she arrives in America. But Jack passes away when the ship sinks. Rose chooses to take Jack's name, Rose Johnson, even arriving at Ellis Island setting. Most the setting in this film is around ships RMS Titanic sailing on the ocean. Brief summary of the drama. The romantic drama film tells the tragic love story of Ross Whittaker with Jack Johnson about the tragedy of the sinking of the Titanic in 1912. In 1996, treasure hunter Bob over and found the necklace heart of the ocean in the wake of Titanic. They didn't find the heart of the ocean. They found just something a painting of a woman wearing the necklace. The woman in the painting in Rose Johnson cover also tells of the experience as a passenger on the Titanic. Fast forward the ship when she was 17 years old. He is with his mother Ruth, David Lukather, and finance surgeon Nathan Patrick. On the ship, Rose was not love her friends, which meets Jack Thompson, poor artist. Get information, inspiration, and insight in your email. Traces of the people with the different social status begin. with Jake saving Ross, who wants to try to lie. They were friends before finally the seeds of the emerged between them. One night, Jake finds Ross wearing only the heart of the ocean necklace. It was the painting the treasure hunter found 84 years later. Meanwhile, they were in grave danger. The Titanic hit the iceberg. When the ships aboard the sinks was what is the opportunity save herself, chose to look for Jack, who's handcuffed on the ship's deck. Number two, explain the component of melodrama, realistic drama, and theater of sorts. Melodrama suggests play, but the characters are not authentic is the tragedy. In the melodrama there are elements of change reflects the emergency of sentimental piety. The main character is a hero who is usually in the struggle. Realistic drama, presentation of drama with the aim accompanying encompassing representation of real life, an authentic presentation of life that is believable and could actually happen. Theater of absurd. Absurd theater is theater that expresses atmosphere and movement. The student must be aware that to understand the absurd theater, they do not only need to understand word for word. 3. Find out the less to play writer that relates with and describe their works, explain their works, and detail relates with melodrama, realistic drama, than theater observes. Melodrama soap every Beverly Hills. This television show utterly sucks Stokes' character as Step, the high school Jack and Andrea Donnell, the newspaper editor throughout the series. The characters were engaged in dramatic situations in which the audience were emotional invested. Realistic drama. The Pianist film by Wes Dubai Wednesday Sixpence. The film tells the story of the police Jewish musician who struggled to stay alive after was busy during the Second World War. The Hound by Thomas Finkelberg tells the story of a man who becomes the target of mass hysteria after being accused of sexually abusing a child in his kindergarten class. Theater Observer No Exit by James Paul Sartre along with Noel and Scammers who define the post-war era with their unique brand of accidental drama. Nevertheless, No Exit makes viewers feel claustrophobic claustrophobic and absurd when the realization that hell is someone else becomes an inestimable mantra for the three travel into waiting from of Inferno. 4. Explain the elements of melodrama, realistic drama, theater absurd. Melodrama elements. Melodrama is moral story that describes the battle between good and evil, while good will win and bring morality and justice in society. Is instead of having realistic character, melodrama have what are known as two character or the character based and established personalities of stereotypes. Realistic drama. Characters are believed and engineering the character's life, relatable or not lives within the story and accurate reflection of the human condition and contemporary life with no stereotyping. Theater absurd. Theater the seeks the representation of the absurdity of human existence of meaningless universe in a strange or fantastical way. 5. Explain the history and the origin of melodrama, realistic drama, and theater observed. Melodrama Melodrama is a genre that emerged of France during an revolutionary period. The word itself is a meaning music drama of source or songs drama derives from Greek but reaches the Victorian theatre by way of French realistic drama. Realism in theatre is a general movement that began in 19th century theatre around the 1870s and persisted through most of the 20th century. It developed facets of drama and theatrical convention with the aim being to extend real-life fidelity to text and performance. Theater observed the origin theater of the absurd or role in the avant-garde experiments in art of the 1920s and 1930s. At the same time, it was undoubtedly strongly influenced by the traumatic experience of the horror of the Second World War, which saw the total improvements of any values, songs the validity of any convention, and highlighted the precious of the human life and its fundamental meaninglessness and arbitrariness. The trauma of living from 1945 under threat a nuclear insurrection also seems to have been an important factor in the rise of the new theater.